guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Blue Podcast. Changed names since you guys kind of actually were here.
Yeah.
But we have Zach and Konzi back, making history as the first duo to come back on, and also I think our first duo.
Yeah, it's the first duo ever, bro.
Yeah. Ever. So not only are you coming on for the first time, like for the second time, you're now coming on as a duo as well. So
history, mate.
History. Our names in the book now.
Yeah, man, it's down.
Well, how you guys been? Be good?
Yeah, man, always
busy?
good. Yeah, well, here and there, yeah.
You're not busy. I'm busy, you're not busy.
Has actually killed me, man.
So there's just like no real life content. So
nah, it's just everything's at
He's
home.
stuck in his room now, isn't
Yeah, literally. He's just at home. I mean, got a lot of personal projects on, but not work. It's all just sort of like TikTok stuff and little bits like that, and my own personal stuff.
Anything you can reveal, or are you keeping it?
Yeah, I mean, well, we've started a new TikTok and a new five-a-side team called No Tech Army.
Yeah,
I can actually reveal, I spoke to the boys today, so this is the first time, this is an exclusive. This is an exclusive. But yeah, so we've got a new kit coming out, and Danny Aarons is our main kit sponsor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So
sick.
got his
That's
logo
very
on the front of the shirt. Can't reveal the shirt yet. I might
Oh,
show you guys after, but not on camera, but I can reveal that. Yeah, no.
Can you give us a colour?
It's pink and purple.
Ooh, that's Danny.
I like it.
It's fire. It's a good kit. It's a lovely kit.
You don't see enough pink or purple in football kits. Like.
The first thing I thought of when you said that was AC Milan's third kit last year, I think it was. Last year.
Yeah.
That's the
I
first thing
can't wait for you to I can't wait to show you.
to be the same one.
It's good.
I mean, you also had the obviously the charity match that I went to with Carlos.
Yeah.
That was actually the last time I saw both of you. You had your own team there, didn't you?
Yeah, we won.
Yes, you did. I'm right in front of me as well.
Yeah, I got to take home that trophy. Actually, funny enough, talking of that, I got a little present for you boys regarding that, because obviously you came down and you supported the team. So he didn't play on the day, but I have brought you a match-worn shirt. I'll show the cameras.
Oh.
So that was from the goal.
Oh, is it Big John's?
That's Big John's.
Oh, yes!
I mean, you didn't play on the day, but you guys can have the shirt. So that's
so it's almost like we've got him also on the podcast.
Yeah, basically. Got him here in spirit.
We'll put him in there.
Get the
Get
clickbait
the name
Yeah.
there. Get the name. So that it's as if we've done a trio return.
You gotta get clickbait in now.
Yeah.
Put a little cut out of him there.
Editors put his face there for a second. But how about you, Zach? What have you been up to?
Not really sleeping, working. It's been hectic last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I have my own personal stuff that I'm doing as well.
Yes.
My channel, but also I've been recovering from like an ACL injury.
Oh, you did,
yeah.
yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
seeing that.
so
Is that
I've
still
been out.
ongoing?
Yeah. I'm basically clear to play as of the end of this month.
Okay.
Oh, that's sick.
So yeah, I've been working hard on strengthening my leg and stuff. Yeah, so I'm now broke, but my knee's fixed.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
Zach's
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Zach's back, baby.
Yeah, I'm back.
And the rehab of it is just long, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's not.
So
Yeah.
It's mentally challenging. Like when it happened, I was like, I went in the hole, man.
yeah.
I was like, so long to fix, but it's good. I'm good.
That's
now.
good. That's the main thing.
And so, can you reveal when we might next see you play some football? Or?
I've got a few charity matches lined up.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I'll see. Maybe it's winter now, so there's not many going on. But starting next spring, summertime, I'll be back playing. Hopefully.
Yeah. And then by then, you've been playing football for a little bit.
Yeah.
Got your eye in. You're flying.
I'm gonna score an overhead kick.
How about you? Konzi, you going to see you come playing anytime soon as well, or?
Oh, maybe. I mean, I'll probably end up going back to Goals for Gosh next year.
Yeah.
I've got to retain that title.
Yeah.
But I mean, with this five-a-side team, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
So are you going to be playing or?
Here and there. It's like
What are you, the owner then? Are you like the
I'm
creator?
I'm CEO of the company.
Oh, nice.
So I'm running it. I'm
So
the
you're now
overviewer.
CEO of the company as well.
You know what's
There we go.
interesting as well? We have a friend that actually is involved with, well, it's like futsal, and they're trying to make futsal an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
So one day, bro, you could be in
Yeah,
there.
we
Number
work
one
with a lot
futsal
of-
team in England.
Yeah, we work with a lot of futsal players as well. So
Yeah.
the sort of idea is we want to bring talented players and influencers into the team and kind of give them a chance to actually shine on the pitch.
Nice.
No, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Can I have a trial?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Calm down, bro.
We all get-
Zach, man. He didn't even need to ask, man. I was waiting for that need to get better.
I think you gotta get Henry in your team. Henry's the baller.
Oh, he's so good, bro. Yeah,
Fucking baller.
He's really good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'm
remember.
sick.
No, we're being sucked.
I
so
I've been one like 90 minutes playing football ever.
Oh,
I'm shit.
Brother's just passed a masters in football and hasn't played
No,
90 minutes.
It's
Is that
crazy.
me? A master's in football?
Yeah.
No, fucking analytics, bro. But,
Yeah.
So you're like Gary Neville then?
Yeah.
You're shit at football.
Basically.
Put some respect on Gary Neville's name, man. What a fucking legend. But, no, but I'm more of like analyst, like head coach of our five-a-side team, you know.
Which has now crumbled and...
You know what's happened to it, bro? Now I'm back at least.
Yeah, you're back.
I'm back.
He's back. But
I mean, I played one game for you guys, and I can't remember what the score of that game was, but it was something ridiculous. Like, it was like 28
You
0
guys won
like
that
that.
one.
Yeah, so
You won that one.
that was against that
Yeah,
French
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With,
we absolutely.
Bro, why is it with the foreign people we're so good?
Was it?
Like we played the Ukrainians and we whacked the Ukrainians
Yeah.
at 31.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That was a mad
That was
game,
before
wasn't
you,
Yeah.
wasn't it? That was before you, the Ukrainian game, bro. Our first game for our five-a-side team, for the Blue Pockets
That was
five-a-side team,
ridiculous.
we won 28-4, and the team left, and that was their first game.
Yeah,
They left
they
the league
literally left
straight
the
away.
They quit.
They left the
Yeah.
league straight away.
I
Rage
don't
quit
blame
and
them.
roll.
Real life rage
As
quit.
well.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of teams don't know what they're getting into when they get into the quarter pro
Yeah.
league, because
yeah.
it's a tough league and there's some big teams that play in it. But
Yeah.
you guys held your own from what I saw. I mean,
Yeah.
there were some good games.
Yeah.
there.
We
got
were
deep-
decent, bro. I think we were
got
actually
deep
decent.
after,
Yo,
to be fair.
keep in mind the first game, right? It's my first time ever being a goalkeeper. I was like, fuck it, I'll play in goal.
He
Bro,
only conceded
I only
4
conceded
goals.
one was a penalty,
Yeah.
and the other three were like just kind of towards the end of the game.
It was
Like,
about
You
whatever,
gotta take
you know?
that. You gotta take
Yeah.
that. That's good, man.
But like
That's good
fucking
stats.
these.
He was sick, to be fair, but like I think I take credit for that performance. So that was a managerial masterclass.
Fuck off.
Bro, shut up.
Tactics.
Ten Hag special.
Yeah.
Well,
He's about just as good as Ten Hag as well. Like,
The games I managed, we won. So that's all I'm saying.
what did Lloyd say today in the gold show? Was it
yeah.
10 Hag? Was it
oh, Eric
10
days.
Eric
10 days, bro.
10 days?
I thought it was pretty fucking stupid, bro. You loved it.
Well, are we all it's 3 Chelsea,
United.
2 United, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's gonna do well this season? I mean,
Well, I
I
think
mean-
you lot are going to do well now.
yeah.
Palmer's carrying you lot.
Yeah, I
But I think also this is the
I-
team generally.
I want to be optimistic and say.
No, I'm going to say you're going to get... I'd say now you're going to get top 4.
you would have said champions.
I want to be optimistic and say champions, but I think second or third is realistic.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
I
say
think so.
third.
I think
yeah,
third's
that's realistic. But
Yeah.
again, as a Chelsea fan, I've got to say we're gonna win it.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah.
it's between you and Liverpool for third.
Mm.
And I'd say it's obviously City, Arsenal.
Mm.
I don't think Arsenal have the bollocks to take it, so I think
Yeah.
City will take
I
it.
kind of
It'll be
like the
City.
only thing different in mine and yours is that Arsenal and Liverpool have swapped it. I put a Liverpool.
You think they'll go
second.
above
I
Arsenal?
think yeah. I think
Yeah, yeah.
I just think I had
reckon
this
so as
feeling.
well.
I don't know though,
Arsenal's
because
gonna-
he looks like a good manager, but there's moments where
Yeah.
you can see he still doesn't know what's going on. Like when
Yeah,
they lost at
I
home
do
to,
agree with that.
was it Brentford they lost at Anfield?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like games like that, when do they lose at
Yeah.
Anfield? Like that's
Yeah,
rare.
that's true.
Nah, I hear
But I
it.
also just think Arsenal they're very good. Don't get me wrong, they're very good.
They're lacking.
But they, like compared to last year, I think last year they were more like, boom, the game's
Yeah.
done by half time.
Yeah.
This one they was Leicester back in the game. Like that was
2-2.
almost a cock up
Right.
basically.
I was
That was-
stressing so much watching that. Stressing so much. We're talking 90 minutes, 2-2. I was like,
Yeah, bro.
we're going above
We're going above
Arsenal.
Arsenal,
We're
yeah.
going above Arsenal. Sat second, and then
Yeah.
it just all went
But
down.
see, that, for me though, that's the difference between a good team and like a sick team. Is like the teams that get it done even when they're playing shit.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
City
Yeah,
can play
yeah, yeah.
really bad, but then
Yeah,
Haaland
yeah.
will bag a hat trick for no reason. Like that's like the kind of thing that.
I think it's like our
Do you
game
remember
against
Wolves
Bournemouth.
last season. Wolves at home, the first game of the season.
Yeah.
And we beat them 1-0.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Arsenal, I'm like, yeah, we're back. This is a great
yeah,
team.
and then it just goes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same shit
Yeah.
every season.
We did that against Bournemouth this year, and I thought this is the game we normally lose, and we
Yeah,
won the end. I was like,
that was a good.
we actually managed to win this game.
Bournemouth are always a bogey team as well.
Yeah,
It's always
yeah.
a team we lose
Oh
to
no,
and draw to.
definitely in cups and stuff like that, we always just kind of fumble against it. But we can't have a room full of United fans and Chelsea fans and not touch on Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
I personally, he's getting assists for you lot, but that's not really assists. He's just passing the ball to someone and they're running and scoring.
I get his point. I understand his point.
No,
Is that
no.
every
I'm saying
assist?
no. So if I pass the ball to you at the halfway line, you run the pitch and score. You're calling that my assist? No, exactly. That's the kind of assist that he's getting. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. But for us, he's doing exactly the same thing he's doing for you, except you lot can play football. Yeah. When he's passing the ball to people in front of him, and he's got Rashford who looks in front of him and then does a 180 and goes back that way. The same thing. The only person that Sancho could play with, it would be like Sancho, Garnacho, and we have no striker, regardless. But you lot have Jackson, you lot have Palmer, you lot he's got players that he can actually play football with.
100%.
So it's completely like.
I love that you rate Jackson as well. The fact he's
I think Jackson's
brilliant.
He's a good player, and when he's confident like now.
He can't say it.
No, he's when he's confident.
I can't back down. I said Hoyland was better than Jackson. I can't go.
Jackson's better than Hoyland and Xerxes.
Last season at the start of the season,
I've got to back myself now. I've got to
just watching the football last season at the start, I was like, Hoyland is not as good as Jackson, and he's like, no,
Hoyland.
is the best thing.
I think, in my opinion, the way I see it is Hoyland has a ceiling that's higher than Jackson's. I'd say that, but Jackson is currently the better player, 100%. Jackson, for me, he looks good, and when he has confidence, he's very good. But at the same time, he still has that side to him. He just looks like that clumsy. Do you know what I mean? Like he can have those games where he's sick, but then
I'll give him 2 more years and that's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 more seasons, that's gone.
See, I don't want to start the comparisons, but last season, right, I did say I want Jackson to stay at the club.
I would say
He's
so.
like a striker.
Yeah.
Because I see a Drogba in him.
Yeah.
Drogba's first season in the Premier League was absolutely awful.
He
got booed.
It was awful.
Yeah.
And then second season he came out firing. And
But to be fair though, last season didn't he bag like 15 goals?
Yeah, he's still
he's
still very good.
The style of play and the decisions he made, he could have scored 25.
Literally.
He could have scored 30 if he had his head screwed on, but he didn't.
I think his decisions this season have been a lot more better.
Yeah. He looks. That's what I mean. It's confidence. Though. He looks more like he wants to like put the dagger in when he plays. Like he's always like hunting.
I think also with John Obi Mikel giving him stick on the side. This podcast.
I feel like he needed that.
Yeah, it's good.
And then there's like the rumours about Chelsea want a big striker, and he's thinking, fuck this, I'm gonna be the fucking big striker. You know what I mean?
But if Mikel does that to Sancho though, he's throwing his shit out of the practice.
Yeah.
And a call from Astrid Wet probably helped.
Definitely.
100%.
Oh, I can't believe that happened. That was such a surreal.
Wait, did that actually happen or is that
No, because
you only heard his voice,
that it was him.
But it sounded like him, like it was 100%.
She could have got anyone who sounded like him and said it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyone. What do you boys think? Do you think it was actually Jackson?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
Is that a clip of her?
What, she called who?
Jackson.
She like called Jackson.
Yeah, but I can see Jackson being dumb enough to do something.
That's what I mean.
I can see it being like,
I do think like Chelsea, we have great talented players, but some of them are a bit acoustic, bro. I must say, like you know what I mean.
Palmer's definitely got something.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, and like you see the way Nicholas Jackson's saying his name for the thing, like he's like Nicholas Jackson. Like what the hell, bro?
Acoustic is such an interesting word to use.
What's that video of those acoustic guys saying names of fruits and stuff, their favourite fruit veg stuff? Let me see if I can get the video up, but it reminds me of that a little bit.
No idea who
he's
he's
talking
talking about.
You lost me. Yeah, you lost me there, bro. She said vegetables, my head went, no.
Just sat there watching a guy talk about vegetables, bro. Like,
how have we managed to get 2 guests on? Henry still managed to lose both of them.
I just disconnected.
I'll come back now.
But back on Sancho though, I think as well the style of play for Chelsea helps.
Better,
yeah.
Because not just better, but like he's better when he's faced. He's got.
That's what I mean.
He's one-on-one.
Yeah, but for me as well though,
when
he's a confidence player.
Yeah.
Like when he at Dortmund, the manager said to him, "Go and do what you want."
Yeah.
Whereas like with us, he had to play in a system. He had to track back. He had to do all of that.
Yeah,
he's not that kind of player.
He's not used to
Yeah,
that.
but even like when I watch the Chelsea games, when he's on the wing, watch him track back. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He still won't. But the manager doesn't expect that of him.
Yeah.
No,
Whereas with
he's
us,
given freedom.
that's
to
what I
do
mean.
he
But with
needs,
us, we're making like same with Rashford. We want Rashford to track back, and when he doesn't, all of our fans go nuts. Do you know what I mean? So I think,
100.
and our fan base is a lot more toxic than yours.
100%.
Like ours,
Yeah,
like we have one bad
definitely.
game, and then they want to fucking like get rid of every player. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%.
But then we still got Rory Jennings, innit?
Oh,
Yeah, but he's off his nut.
I don't even want to mention
Rory
that guy's
Jennings,
name.
yeah.
I've got a
A
yeah.
vendetta.
I think generally he's the only like Chelsea fan. I think, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I just hear him
See,
talk.
that Chelsea fan base to me, I don't mind them because they're not like fucking Arsenal or
Oh my
Liverpool.
God.
I can't
Yeah.
stand them.
Right.
But like Chelsea's, they know where they're at and they know what they're capable of.
Yeah.
Whereas you've got fucking like people like even Man United, like we got people say we need to sack Ten Hag and bring in fucking who are we gonna bring in? Who is that?
Well,
We've
you-
got
yeah.
through the list.
I'm done with Ten Hag. I think the tactics are shit. But like, who else are you gonna?
That's
have?
what I'm trying to say. Middle of the season, who are you gonna bring? Start of the season, who are you gonna bring in?
Yeah.
The best options are Kieran McKenna.
Yeah, why?
Or
But I don't-
because
yeah.
he used to coach United, and then Thomas Tuchel because.
See, I would take Tuchel, but I don't see Tuchel being long term either. I don't see us having a manager for a long
I
time.
don't-
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
he's
think
also
he's
missing
done
out. So he said this earlier in the Gold Show. You know, McKenna. He said,
Tuchel.
"What? McKenna decent. Tuchel, he'll be there."
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow, what?
Wow.
How is
It's
how is
alright, but it's
Tuchel
like-
worse than McKenna?"
Tuchel's better than McKenna. Easily.
Won Champions League, bro.
McKenna's just managing Ipswich. Like,
It's not really. He didn't even win the
Watch
championship
them in
with
the
them.
Championship. Half my family are Ipswich fans. I watched all of their games in the Championship. They are so well.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
the tactics are so
but
well done.
when
like.
United play in the cup and we play Championship team, we look fucking amazing.
Bro, I went to the Barnsley game. It's the best game I've seen in
That's
years.
what I mean. That's what I mean. So you can't judge like.
You won 7-0 against Barnsley, bro.
Bro, it was so much fun. I missed
That's the
first.
most fun I've had since Ferguson.
No, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you brought up Bruno Fernandes at 5-0.
Yeah, a long time.
My brother's a Man United fan, right? And I watched some games with him, and I always like end up laughing because United playing shit. This is the one game I see him so happy watching
I
this
sat
game.
there with a grin on my face.
Yeah,
Whole
and I-
90 minutes.
And I was like, bro, Barnsley are it's not like Barnsley are actually playing. Not only are they a shit team, they were playing shit too. They didn't even play well on top of the fact they're shit.
We're actually comparing United and Barnsley.
Yeah, bro, it's so bad.
No, I can't like. Do you
It's
know what
not
it is?
low.
Like, I can have like a fucking shit week, right? And I like United's gonna play tomorrow. I'm like, okay, United's gonna play tomorrow. Within the first 5 minutes, I'm like, fuck this. It's the same shit every week.
Yeah,
It's like we can start the game sick. Everyone's passing. Everyone's blah blah, and then within 5 minutes, everything just goes to shit. It's like everyone forgot what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you rather edit till 5 a.m. in the morning or watch a Manchester United game?
I think the answer was in that. Yeah.
I edit to fuck Man United.
That's so big.
Well, you've spoken about this. Like, how do we fix it? What's your take on how?
Right, to
you
me,
fix
yeah,
it?
I can see like there's so many moments in our games that we play that you can see that there's a play style that we want to play and it works. But then for me, I think our manager's just thick as shit because the substitutions and shit that he does, it doesn't make sense to me.
100%.
Like, what I can't remember what game, but there's a game where we had Xerxes, I think it was not the last game, the game before.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
And Xerxes was linking the play so well, and he was linking the play with Rashford. And I'm like, okay, so we might get a goal here. He's linking it all up. Next thing I see, he puts up the board and he's taking it off.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck are you doing? Like it just his subs to me don't make sense. And then he's trying to play 4-2-4 when we attack, right? He's trying to play like with Mainu and who was it in the midfield? It was Ugarte, who's not even touched Premier League football. He's playing them two there against who is we playing against Tottenham, and no one knew what the fuck they were doing. No one was defending them, and then it was 4 against 2 in the middle. It's just so like.
So, like, you bypass our midfield so easy. Like,
Bro, I can manage that better than them.
Oh, 100%.
I was like, what the
Bro,
fuck?
do you know what cracks me up? Last time I was on this podcast,
It was
I exactly know how you're feeling.
Yeah, but I felt like this since
frustration.
2013. So it's
I've got no complaints now. I don't complain about the team I support. Chelsea have been on fire lately. I'm so happy with it.
And the thing is, for me, I know that tomorrow we're going to go to Porto, yeah? And something crazy is going to happen. Like, we're going to win 1-0 or something. And everyone's going to be like, we're back. And then we're going to go play some shit team on the weekend or something and just lose. And it's just going to be
a
like,
loss again.
yeah, it's just it. I'm used to it now.
I'd actually rather us lose to Porto so he gets sacked at this point.
He's not going to get sacked, though, because the
He's
ball
not.
keeps coming out saying, we back him, we back
Oh,
him.
man.
They've invested too much money into it.
Yeah,
I spent
100%.
how much money?
Bro, have you seen how much of the squad is his signings
Yeah,
as well?
yeah.
Like,
You know
Bro,
what?
he took half of Ajax.
Exactly.
Wasn't it like...
All you had to do was not win the FA Cup, he would have been gone.
Yeah.
I think
But that's
all-
the annoying thing. That's why
Yeah.
he wins the games that save his career, and then he just goes to shit, and then they'll be like, one game that he wins again, he goes back up.
Oli did that for ages though as well.
Yeah, but Oli was vibes. Like I felt like when I was watching Oli's football, everyone was just playing football. Like we was attacking, like with Cavani. Everyone was just playing football. And now when I watch our football, I'm like sideways, backwards.
You know what as well, like
with
Oli, you guys
been like filled with like Oli ball recently.
We played good football, you know. We couldn't defend for shit, but we scored goals.
Right, hang on.
Will you sack 10 and take him back?
Well, this is my question to you. Would you have Oli back?
No,
I would.
It's just gonna be like vibes for like 3-4 games, and then it's just gonna go down.
Bro, but that's still better than the rest of the season's gonna be anyway. So you might as well. Like,
something for, do you know your manager now? He worked for Pep, right?
Yeah.
So I saw a meme where it was like Pep is so bored of winning, he's creating his own competition.
Yeah,
so he had Arteta and the rest of it, and now they're all at the top.
Yeah.
No, literally though.
Mate, we'll end up with fucking Brian Kidd as our manager. Fucking hell.
Bro, I had him on my FM save as a coach, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Bruno Fernandes gets Tottenham, red card or not?
No.
He got it clipped.
I can see why.
I can see
I
why
can
as
see
well.
why, but
It's sweet.
I don't think it is.
To me, if you have VAR and you could slow that down and see no studs touching him,
But then,
and a slip,
but then, would you say it might be a bit of intention?
but he slipped.
I think
There is
no.
no
You know what?
intention.
I think there's potential
It's
because it's Bruno
accidental.
Fernandes. People might think, oh, he's trying it.
That's
you
my
know?
point.
It's
It's like a very. If it was like I don't know, N'Golo Kante would have been. Oh, it's an accident.
That's
He
what I
didn't
mean.
mean to do it.
That's what I mean.
Because he's a dirty, nasty, ratty player.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
I love him. Though. Like he's one of those players that you love in your team.
Yeah, but you hate it.
But
when
you
he
hate to
gets-
play against
Yeah, it's like Diego
He's not your
Costa when he
manager,
was with
though.
us.
He's
also
also
a captain.
He
He should be a captain.
He should. I think his attitude's wrong to be
the
captain.
foot as well.
Yeah, he's got a whiny attitude. Like
Yeah.
I don't like him.
I can't lie as well. Like my favourite
That's
signing
a-
that we've made,
Yeah.
like with the
The
Liga,
screenshot looks bad.
it's got to be
Yeah.
Mazraoui. Mazraoui
Honestly.
is unbelievable.
Oh, he's so good.
Oh, for 50 million,
Bro, bargain of the
Of
season.
all
I'm
the-
a sucker.
Yeah.
Bye bye, mate.
People are kind of saying how shit we are because we are. But
Yeah.
but we have kept 3 clean sheets, the joint most in the league, and our
Yeah.
defence has been decent.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
just
you're
can't score
also-
for shit.
You're also bottom of the league for the
Yeah.
most amount of goals scored at home this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but we also have like the highest XG. Like we
Exactly.
should be scoring, but we just can't.
Like, literally, you've scored 1 goal.
Yeah,
at
it's
home
mad.
this
Yeah,
season.
it's wild.
It's
It's
bad.
just, do you know what it is? I feel like we had Barnsley. When we hit Barnsley for 7, I was thinking, okay, everyone's going to have confidence now. We're going to start scoring.
exactly.
But again, even then, he drops Rashford.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
game after
true.
that,
He
so
dropped
strange.
Rashford, got
that just made no fucking sense to me.
Wait.
He should just,
But-
our front three should be Rashford, Xerxes, and Garnacho. That's the front three that I go for every
same.
game.
But I also say that fucking just before that game against Barnsley, everyone was saying, "Oh, you've got to drop Rashford to Garnacho."
Yeah.
So he did.
Yeah.
And then everyone complained.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like.
I think you're in that
You
phase
got
where no
Royce
matter
Kent.
what he
Yeah.
does, if you don't win, you're getting complaints. Bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what
Yeah,
he
but at
does.
the end of the day, the amount of money he spent, if you look at our team on paper, our team should be winning
Yeah,
games.
and most
Like-
of his
Oh,
signings.
100%.
Yeah.
Ahmad's been brilliant. This season's been absolutely
Yeah.
sick.
Do you know what he compared him to earlier?
Right, fuck off,
Guess.
mate.
What, the manager?
No, he compared.
Ahmad,
to-
yeah,
Hazard.
guess who he
Guess
compared
who he
Ahmad
Hazard.
compared? No.
Guess worse.
Guess who he.
What, better than that?
Like better.
Yeah, like best ever.
Messi.
Yeah.
Fucking Messi, bro.
Right, no. There's fucking context.
No, wait. I kind of. He's
Not-
left-footed.
No.
No. He's left-footed. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's what I could go with.
No,
got-
it's
got me
not
worried
like-
for a
I'm not-
second.
I'm not talking like as good as Messi, obviously fucking not. I'm not mental. But fucking like the way he's like his decision making, right? He won't just shoot every time.
No, he's a
smart.
clever player.
He's
Yeah,
smart.
but Messi.
No.
Nowhere near that.
Nowhere near. But like on the like say kind of skill tree, if you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
like
I think I like him, but I'll be honest. He's not
Bro,
he's
that's
not
skill
dynamic
tree,
enough.
bro.
He's not dynamic enough, and I like players that like when I watch United, I want my team to just like run at people.
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
like when Rashford was in his prime, that's my favourite type of player.
Yeah,
Someone that would
yeah,
just run
100%,
at their fullback and get a goal. Now we don't do that. When they're low on confidence, I mean Rashford seems to be like coming back a little bit, but like that's why I love Garnacho. Garnacho's not like an insane player, but he
Yeah.
doesn't stop trying
See,
to.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Garnacho.
I think
Yeah,
Garnacho's a
exactly.
good player.
I
Yeah.
think he's got a good mentality.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
football
I think
as
so.
Like
well.
even if he gets tackled, he'll still like just keep
he's,
going.
he's straight back
Yeah,
up and
that's
he's
what I
on the
mean.
ball.
That's what I like.
he's got those moments. Like you don't get enough players now. Like you used to have like the Ronaldinhos and the
Oh.
attackers. They're skillful attackers, and like
Yeah.
nowadays it's all kind of like it's all a bit boring. Like
that's why I love watching like players like Vinicius or like even Yamal now. Like,
bro,
even
for me, like as a Chelsea, Cole Palmer, bro.
And Cole Palmer.
Fresh breath.
Unreal.
Fucking mouth breather. Fucking.
No, this is where it's got to. It's like it's got to a point where he's
you can't criticise football.
You
call him autistic. That's it.
Chips.
Yeah, but if you notice though, like the best players were always a little bit like fucked up.
Yeah,
like that's why I love like Messi's
Messi,
or like Zidane, my favourite player of all time, but he was fucking.
Yeah.
He had a screw. If you said anything to me, headbutt you, batter you. Like, I love that.
Eric Cantona was a great player.
Exactly.
I miss those
another one.
Yeah, I love that though. I love like the aggression of football. That's how I play. I love it.
Bro, the fact that was a red card as well, like, that shows the kind of level that aggression has fucking gone from this game. It's ridiculous. You can't do anything anymore. You can't like kick a fan anymore without getting fucking suspended. But
By the way, I thought you could never do that, bro.
You can't kick a fan.
You can't get a fan.
No, but they got suspended back then, not
Yeah, bro.
a little bit. It's like a slap on the wrist, like don't do that again. But fucking
or fucking Suarez.
Joey Barton, the fucking flying kick.
What's that saying?
What's
So that's just Millwall
All
scum.
Millwall scum.
Sorry, mid-podcast.
Sorry.
It's a Brighton thing.
Ah.
Sorry, there's something on the bin. It was just distracting me. I was very confused.
Anyway, we've talked enough about football. Surely we don't just talk about football on a podcast.
Why not?
Well, it is a football podcast.
True.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
football podcast, but
True. All right. Where are you finishing the season then?
fuck you.
Right, let me just name let me think of the teams that are in the league. So I'd
Arsenal,
say
Chelsea, City, Newcastle, Liverpool.
I'm saying
I'm saying the
seven.
teams are going to go.
7.
I'll say seven. I don't like at this current moment. I'll say 7. I don't see it really changing.
Is that optimistic? Is that an optimistic?
I'm saying 7.
Or is that
We'll do a
realistic?
cup run.
Yeah.
I'll say we may. Do you know what the thing of this bald fucker is? Yeah,
He's tired of him already.
he'll finish 7th and then win a cup. Like that's what he'll do.
He'll win too. He'll
Yeah.
win Europa League and like crown out.
He'll
that's
say-
what he'll
say-
do.
say
So
his
it's
job.
like, but the league wise, I'm thinking it's going to be City, Arsenal, Liverpool. Who else is there? I even say Villa are above us. I'd say Chelsea. That's already 5. Who else is there? Newcastle. I'd say
Spurs.
No. Newcastle look like shit.
No,
The last game they were right, but like before.
No,
that,
they were not. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, but I feel like they have more. Like when I watch football, yeah, like even with you lot, yeah, your guy's been there for God knows not even that long, right? I can see what's happening. Like I can see the idea. Like when I watch our manager, like I said, in the game, do you see like 10 minutes of it here and there, and the rest of it is just like people have no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, could you put that down to ownership as well, though? The owner's not fully backing the manager and not allowing him to do his job.
But you can't be given like £1 billion to spend buy your own players and then say I don't
You know what it is as
This
well.
is the first
If you
time
think about
that
Maresca's
been
taken
that-
up
been
most
that.
of Chelsea's team, bar who he
you
signed.
bro, you lot have 4 teams.
Yeah.
You could
No,
play
that's what
4
I'm saying.
different teams.
Exactly.
But
like-
at the same time, he has a group that he knows that he wants to play.
Yeah.
Straight away.
100%. Like he said, he's only got 24.
That's what I mean.
If you look at his starting
Regardless
11,
of how many guys are at the club, he's only got 24.
starting
25.
11, but bar Sancho, everyone else is the same team from last year.
Yeah.
All he's
And
done
Juice
is he's
Ball.
looked. This player can do this for me. This player can do that.
Brother just said Andrews be Hall.
Ah.
Bro, he was lucky to get
He didn't
Carabao Cup
start,
back
bro.
against Marlborough.
Yeah, you lot are
He's
nuts.
just.
I don't know how you got away with all of this.
Bro, they're fucked. in a
Sold our
fucking
hotel,
way.
innit?
Yeah, bro, we sold the hotel,
It's not
man.
even just that. Don't you lot have like 400 people on loan, like at different clubs? You have like
We
Vitesse that you own,
We've sold
that
them.
you funnel players
Yeah.
like
See,
left,
it's
right.
like you got players complaining about the amount of game time there is and how many games we're getting this season. Bring in the players.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring in the bigger
You know
squad.
he said
Keep it
earlier
in
as well.
rotation.
He said earlier we've got 2 bigger squads. Like, you've got 20 players now. Just cut it down to you have too many good players. Like that's our
That's
problem, bro.
That's never a problem. It's
Yeah.
like City. Like City could bring on fucking like they have a first team and then they can bring on people.
They can
like
still bring in-
Salvia,
Yeah.
bring on like
Exactly.
Bernardo Silva when they want and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they're like they had a backup striker last year, fucking Alvarez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then they sold for
literally.
80 million,
Which is
from their bench.
Literally.
Like,
You have no idea how happy I was when I saw that fucking Rodri got injured. Bro, that's the one position they don't have a backup for.
it's true.
And I was like, fucking, there's a chance.
yeah. To be fair,
so
like, as a
sad,
United
bro.
fan, Rodri
He's
is
too good.
fucking unbelievable.
Yeah,
Rodri is
Like it's like
ridiculous,
Busquets,
bro.
yeah. I don't understand how football
Yeah.
works that way because I can't play that obviously. So when and they're in the middle and they're in fucking slow mo,
Yeah.
but they know like you won't get near them.
Yeah.
It's just, I find that crazy to me.
It's always DMs that are managers as well. Like,
Yeah.
any good manager is fucking.
It's because they're smart. They read the game so well.
100%.
Only Pirlo didn't do too well as a manager.
He didn't do bad. He was alright.
Yeah, but
okay.
Pirlo is a player as well.
Yeah,
Boy.
Pirlo's a player.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Iniesta just retired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
well,
Pirlo
it's
got-
going to be official
You
on the
didn't hear
8th.
that one.
Yeah,
wants to do it on
he's
the
retired. Yeah, I think on the
Why on
8th.
the 8th?
Because he wore number 8.
Alright.
That's
But if Fabrizio fucking leaked the day he retired,
Yeah.
like what kind of shit is that?
That's so
At least
funny.
let him retire when he won.
Do you miss the days without?
Yeah, I do.
Fabrizio?
I miss the hype.
Yeah.
Like now you can just see everything straight away. I like it when
I like
don't know
when
who your club
something
signed.
boom. It's like whoa shit.
Yeah, like remember that
that
transfer deadline day
I
when
was gonna
people
say-
just drive in and you're like, oh shit, we just signed him.
Yeah, yeah.
But now you know what's going to happen a month in
You'd be
advance.
sat there at like 11
Yeah.
p.m. watching Sky Sports, like waiting for it to come up. Like, yo, we need this. I remember that. When was it? It was 2011, I think. And there was rumours going on that Chelsea and Adidas had signed Messi.
Oh yeah.
mate.
And it was like right down to the wire sort of thing. And I was sat there watching the TV like.
Mate,
I was
Fabrizio's
insane.
like, this is a complete falsehood. Like, this
Yeah.
is not
No,
But now
the
you
Messi
watch-
thing though, that was actually like that actually was going to happen.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
his, it was his
because of
dad.
Adidas.
Yeah.
I remember
His
that.
dad
Yeah, it was
and-
his dad who turned around and was like,
Yeah.
it's
No.
not happening.
Yeah, and
Right.
he was actually going to come. And then also I heard that in 2013 or 14, United could have signed Bale and Ronaldo.
That was
back.
Everett
Yeah,
was
I
saying
saw
that.
you could have
Yeah,
signed
yeah.
Bale and Ronaldo for was it 100 mil or 200 mil?
It was 130, wasn't it?
Something like that.
something.
Can you imagine we brought in
Yeah.
Bale and Ronaldo?
Could you have
Bro.
imagined what?
Bro.
That'd be ridiculous though.
We'd have ended up with Zidane as manager though, so you know.
Do you know what?
Bro,
Do you rate
says
Zidane as
the
a
guy who's
manager?
got 10 Argos as current manager.
Wait.
No,
Yeah, but wait.
that's
Do you
a great
rate Zidane as a
question.
manager?
That's a great
No.
question.
I don't rate Zidane as a
No,
manager.
neither do I. No.
I don't. No, I
rate
don't.
him
Hold
more
on,
than
hold
he's
on.
had in the
No.
last
I'm saying.
5
No, I'm
years.
saying as a player,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
player of all time. But as a manager, you can't judge his manager career. He walked into the best Real Madrid
No,
team
I do get
there's
that.
probably ever been, and he
But
won.
I do
Yeah,
agree with
that's one of
Conte
the
though.
best
He's
team
still
of all
better
time.
than
No.
any of your other managers.
No, but I also
Oh,
think
yeah, 100%.
I understand his point 100%. When he managed Real Madrid,
Yeah. Like,
Those-
if
those-
Zidane came into our club,
I had
he
that
would-
mentality about
Yeah.
Pep before
Yeah.
he joined Man
But-
City.
But Pep
Yeah.
could walk
Oh,
to United.
no, but do you know why
as well.
I thought Pep had more? Because he went to
Wouldn't have
Bayern
thought so.
and he's still done it. He's like Pep
But
for
Bayern-
me
Yeah.
is like
Yeah,
if
but
you
again,
took
you're still
Zidane,
talking about
but
the
only-
best team in Germany.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No, but the thing is,
Bayern
I want
already-
Pep to take a team that's not the best or the richest in
Yeah.
that country.
Yeah.
Like go to France and go manage Marseille and win them the fucking treble.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
That would be
really
impressive.
sick.
Yeah.
Bayern already won the Bundesliga every single year, and he didn't win the Champions League. That's all
that's
you
the
need to
thing.
know.
That's
all
the
you
thing.
need
Yeah,
to
it's
know.
true actually. Yeah.
Pep couldn't do it at fucking. Oh, I'm trying to think of a
I
fucking.
wish-
Like,
do you know
that's
what I
what do
wish I
Mourinho
had
did at
Pep?
Porto.
Pep could never have got Leicester to win the
I
league.
thought he did win it at Bayern Munich.
He did.
No, he won the league. He didn't win Champions
He
League.
won. He won the
league.
cup as well. I think not
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
like
yeah.
that polka
He-
thing.
oh, yeah,
Who
he
was
won
the manager in
the
2013 then?
Yep, Heinex. Heinex or whatever his name is.
Heinkes.
Heinkes.
You can-
maybe.
You know, who was the true?
Yeah, my boy.
No, this is just a name that I just remember from like before Pep.
Ancelotti was there about.
Yeah,
that.
Ancelotti was
Might have been
there.
Ancelotti, yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have been
Ancelotti
is
is
another
another
manager.
man.
That's an
When he was
insane
at Everton, I was
manager.
like, he's a decent man. I didn't realise how good he was.
No,
until
he's
he turned
unbelievable.
Wembley
He's
around.
ridiculously good, bro.
No, he's
Ancelotti.
been good for
He
years.
needs
Again,
to
I
win
think
the
it's
World Cup
because of the
with
Chelsea
Brazil.
You know,
connection, but I've
yeah.
always had a lot
I
of
think
friends.
Ancelotti can battle Pep for best, bro.
Yeah,
Easy.
He's done it
Easily.
everywhere.
He's done it everywhere.
Battle
Yeah.
for second best, you know, there's always one above that, obviously.
Ferguson.
Yeah.
Do you think Ferguson's better than Pep?
Yeah, because Ferguson did it on a smaller budget.
Do you know what?
No.
No, wait.
You're wrong.
No, you're
You're
yeah,
wrong.
not just that, but I was
gonna
going to say
I mean, like the budget that Ferguson had back then
Yeah.
was a lot. Yeah,
It
yeah.
was
No,
a lot.
but do you know what I'm going to say?
Times the amount of any other team.
Do you know what I'm
in the
saying? The
league.
only thing for me that set Ferguson apart was his last season. Did you see the team
Yeah.
that he won the league with?
It
It was
was
Ray
yeah,
fucking
it was-
O'Shea.
Yeah,
centre mid.
it was.
Yeah.
And he won the
was
league
shit.
with that team.
Yeah.
Like he could do shit that I've never
He
seen.
built multiple dynasties. Pep built a dynasty. Fergie built multiple dynasties.
See,
but also, like United were in the shits when he turned
Yeah.
up, and he built that club. And he didn't have any of like the world class facilities that you have nowadays. You didn't like the training wasn't anywhere near as
You
good.
can't
Yeah.
say that.
We did have money back then.
Yeah.
Though. Like
Yeah.
we've
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
had like
Yeah.
we've always been like
Cannot
up
say
there.
that.
But you couldn't have turned around and bought anybody you wanted.
Yes, he could have.
No, he-
The whole
he
thing
could.
with
He
United
could.
was he could get anyone.
Yeah.
No,
He
back
was
then-
offered Ronaldinho.
Yeah, he could. No, I
Literally.
think
Not
back
at the
then.
beginning though. That's what I'm saying. Like when you first winning.
The thing is though, with Ferguson though, he was so good that like the club will just give him what he wants
Yeah.
because they know that they're gonna.
They know they're gonna
He
get
ran,
out,
he
yeah.
ran the entire club.
That's
Pep
what I mean.
Pep doesn't run the entire Man City. He just coaches them.
Yeah,
footballs and shit.
He probably has a bit of say on it.
I'd say maybe probably a touch. But if you watched the documentary, they have like a big team behind the scenes that scouts and prices and
But he'll probably tell them the system he wants to play, and then there'll just be a bunch of people underneath who go for it.
I mean, the guys that we've brought in, the guys upstairs now, what's his name, Barada or whatever his name is.
CEO.
We brought in good people. If our football can click, we could proceed to go like Man City if it was if the results start happening, because the people that we have upstairs now, you don't really get better than what we've got. But it's just, how long are they going to keep Ten Hag? How many chances is he going to have? And
I think he's on his last legs.
You think?
I think they're going to.
Yeah,
I think he must be. He was already on his last legs before.
But I keep saying though, he could be on his last legs, but who is there? Who is there?
No, at this point, I think it's
Graham Potter.
Would be better.
Graham Potter, probably. Southgate, someone's like this.
Southgate!
I'll
Gareth Southgate to United, here we go.
I'd kill myself. If I see that, I'd kill myself.
Hey, listen, he gets the finals.
He does.
What's that got to do? If you don't need it, I don't care, bro.
So does Ten Hag.
Bro, he didn't play Palmer. That just shows me his ball knowledge. It doesn't make sense to me.
Didn't he have a goal contribution every game he came on, barring
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
He scored the only
And didn't start any of those games. Mental,
ridiculous.
But if it makes sense.
If you look at who you'd want, Tuchel, maybe Nagelsmann, or maybe somebody from Spain, I don't know, fucking anybody. But do you know who will be? Do you know who will be?
Who?
It'll be Ruud van Nistelrooy. Bro, there's a reason you bring in a manager as an assistant. He was there to back him up in case he failed.
But to me, putting Van Nistelrooy is the same as putting Solskjaer. It's just it's for vibes. You put it in, everyone's all happy.
It feels good.
And
that's exactly he's a crowd pleaser.
That's what I mean.
Crowd pleaser.
It might be, but that's exactly what they'll do.
But if Van Nistelrooy is that good of a manager or whatever, shouldn't he be helping right now?
Well, no, he isn't that good a manager.
That's not he looks cool. He looks fucking cool. Don't get me wrong. With a touchdown, when I see Van Nistelrooy, I'm like, oh fuck, he looks sick. But he's not doing anything.
Right. But that's not what I want. That's what they'll do. 100%.
I think that's the season for United. They're gonna use Ten Hag until he's fucked off, and then he's like, okay, let's make everyone happy. Put Van Nistelrooy next season. Hopefully, we get someone in summer.
Yeah. I don't know who.
It'll be Ollie again. They'll play good for 3 months. They'll get him as a permanent manager, and then we'll be fine.
Van Nistelrooy's a fucking baller.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He was really good, yeah.
Mate, I'm hoping he turns
better?
Rashford to something fucking.
Who was better, Nistelrooy or Cantona?
Nistelrooy, 100%. Natural ability, I say Cantona, but finisher, I think Van Nistelrooy is top 3 of all time.
As
there's
a
no one
finisher,
near.
Naturally, Cantona finishing.
I don't think I've got an answer for that one.
Cantona was
they're just two legends on the Premier League scale. There's no.
But again, it's hard to compare them. They're not
really.
really.
Cantona never had a full career either. It was here, there, and everywhere.
So stop-start.
I'd say Cantona overall, just because I like that kind of physicality of football, and you know.
But for me,
kicking
Van Nistelrooy
vibes, you know.
Yeah. Like, you know the same. You know when Van Persie came to us?
Oh mate,
I fucking love that guy.
Yeah.
Some of the finishes and shit that guy can pull off.
Nah, he's unreal.
Van Persie was that guy that just put the ball anywhere and
you score.
And
he'll find the target, bro.
You don't get that anymore.
Do you know what? Something I realised the other day as well. I was talking to my dad when we was watching the game. I was like, I can't remember who scored a long shot the other day. I think it was the guy that plays for Villa.
Oh, John
Durant.
He scored that long shot, right?
Yeah.
And I said to him, you used to see goals like that
every
lot,
week.
right?
Almost
But now
you
never really see it.
2008 season where there was that month.
Yeah,
it's just like ridiculous goals.
Like the SCN goal against Arsenal.
Palmer's free kick is up there, but then apart from that, you don't really, because they want to score the perfect goal now, which is like they get it in the box and they finish it.
Well, it's like the highest percentage of chance of scoring.
That's so boring though. That's why I miss old football. When people used to be skillful, or they just had freedom to play. Like when you used to watch, even Neymar at his peak. Oh my god, that guy was just different, and it was entertaining to watch. You don't really get that now.
See, I think you've got to look at it as it's the defensive side of football as well.
It's improved a lot.
It's changed in the way they low block now. It's impossible. You've got to be able to work your way around them and get into the box to score, because if you have a crack 30, 40 yards out, you've got a defender clamping you.
I've got a question.
On you.
Would you say the players are better now as footballers, or are they worse now as footballers? In my opinion, I think they're just athletes now.
Yeah.
They're better athletes, but not as good footballers.
I think
I 100% agree with that. Physicality wise,
I think the players, the best players, are still as good footballers, but the average player is more of an athlete. That's the
Yeah.
difference. I still think that the top, like I'd say Cole Palmer is one of the best footballers. Like, and
but again, though, this is where I see it. Palmer is not an athlete though.
No.
When you look at his skin,
he's
he's an actual footballer.
That's what I'm saying.
I do agree. I think players nowadays is better athletically. And maybe intelligent defensively if they're not attacking. If they're an attacking player, better defensively now. But naturally, the way the flow of the game, it's different class back then.
Because you don't see that back I don't know, say 20 years ago in like Ronaldo at his prime at United. That would yes, he's an athlete, but as a footballer, fuck me, like the shit that guy used to do on the pitch. You don't see that kind of stuff happening.
No, I agree, but also you look at the way defenders weren't that good athletes at the start of his career. Like how good he was as an athlete. He could bully people physically because he was that.
And he was so fast.
I think the recent player, even Cole Palmer is amazing, fantastic. But I think the last player that I really felt like, wow, I love watching this guy play is Eden Hazard. For me.
Hazard was dumb, man.
Bro, no one talked about De Bruyne when Hazard was in the league. The moment Hazard left, De Bruyne is the best player in the league. No one talked about him.
I got a controversial opinion. I don't rate De Bruyne.
Do you not?
Really? I think De Bruyne is good. He'll pull off one pass or two passes a game. The rest of it is there's nothing there. That's what I see.
I think he has a good end
maybe now he's slowing down.
I think his vision of the game is next level. I think he sees the game.
Do you think De Bruyne's better than Ozil?
I think Ozil's passing vision is better though.
As a footballer, I'm taking Ozil.
I think Ozil had a better.
Overall, I think I'm taking De Bruyne.
Okay.
But if we're talking peaks, I'm taking Ozil.
Overall, De Bruyne.
Ozil's peak was better than De Bruyne.
Okay, wait. If you could have the passing of Ozil,
that's like people don't appreciate how many league titles these guys win, and that is a big factor. Is are you successful or not? Have you won anything?
De Bruyne's boring, man. Bro, if I have Haaland in front of me, I'm gonna get 30 assists as well.
He did always have Haaland though, did he?
Yeah, but then the rest of the team was just.
The passes and stuff. The passes.
Okay, wait.
Oh, what across the pitch? Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. He's an unbelievable player, but he's not. Okay, this is where I put it. He's not nice to watch. He doesn't look elegant. Do you get what I mean?
Except for those moments.
Do you see where I'm coming from?
He fits the bill of what
he does the job.
Yeah, he does the job.
He fits the bill of what we said before. He's not really an athlete.
He's a footballer.
Yeah,
to me, I wouldn't see you wouldn't see kids on the playground saying I'm De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening.
No.
You'd say you're fucking I don't know Ozil at his prime. You would definitely say that. Zidane. Those players those same kind of position, but the elegance you'd want to recreate that. But De Bruyne for me, I wouldn't like.
But you look at that and you go, oh yeah, they've at the start won multiple Premier League titles in front of nobody because they haven't got no fans. There are no fans that want to be De Bruyne because nobody supports them. I've met one Man City fan my entire life. Sorry, two Man City fans my entire life.
That's true.
Just such
You know what it is as well?
It's true. I've only met two.
Man City for me, I've been to two Man City games. One at the Etihad, one at Wembley at the Community Shield. Bro, their fans are actually so boring. I don't know. They're like a family club.
Do you know when they come out? The players come out for the warm up.
Yeah.
When I was at I think when we beat City in the final, when the City lot came out. Didn't hear anything. When Arnold came out, it was so loud.
Exactly.
At the Community Shield, your fans were so much louder. That little corner there was so much louder, bro.
You can't buy that shit.
No.
Can't.
It's heritage, isn't it? Exactly. I mean, if City stay this way for 50 years, then they'll have a big
exactly. When I went every City game I've seen, when I went to the stadium, I said a lot of the fans. Yes, there's maybe a group of diehard Man City. There's a lot of tourists, a lot of people visiting England. They want to watch.
That's the problem I'm finding with Chelsea games as
well. There's a lot of tourists in Bridge now.
It's ridiculous. So I was at the Chelsea Barrow game. And
loads of fucking.
It's like
but to be fair, that's a cheap ticket game. That's probably
that's true.
You get what I mean?
But even at a Premier League game, it's the same.
Oh really?
Thing.
You have people come in I'm coming to Japan just for the Premier League game.
If anything, it's worse at a Premier League game because we're playing teams that are bigger.
So there's more reason for them to come.
More reason. And it's you can see the pockets of real Chelsea fans. They're there screaming their lungs out, chanting the whole way through.
But you have those pockets, so that's the difference.
Yeah, and then it's all around.
See, you have 5 guys.
5 men in the stands.
You just got a guy behind me who's screaming for Modric the whole game. Modric. I'm
I have another opinion.
Our best player.
Modric, I actually rate him. I think Mudryk has the potential to be a fucking sick player.
He's
got unbelievable speed.
I'm with Maresca, right, where he's a great footballer, but he hasn't got the head.
Yeah,
he's got intelligence.
He hasn't got the head for it, man. It's like...
You can be taught that to an extent, like...
To an extent, but you need to understand the game. You need to understand...
When to run, when not
to
run.
He makes the wrong decisions.
Yeah, he makes all the time.
It's the wrong passes, the wrong cutbacks at the wrong time.
Do you think if Arsenal went to sign him, right?
Yeah.
But then Chelsea stole him. Do you think if he went to Arsenal, he would have done better than with you? I actually think he would, because he would have got in ahead of Martinelli.
They said that about Havertz.
Havertz is doing well though.
Havertz is doing well this season.
I think Havertz is.
Would you say he's doing better than what he was at Chelsea?
Yeah.
Let it last more than like 6 weeks.
Is he a better player?
No. In my opinion, Havertz for Arsenal is 10 times what he was at Chelsea.
Yeah,
100%.
I don't rate him as a.
I don't rate him, but he's still 10 times better. Like he was shit with you, and then when he went there,
he had that one season where he was good, and then just after that.
No, he had
do you know what's confusing to me? You know when he was at Leverkusen? You know he was a DM.
Yeah. Why is he
now a striker?
It was one DM, and then they had two centre mids that kind of when one went forward, one dropped. So it was him and Julian Brandt.
Yeah.
So one of them. So Havertz would sit if Brandt went forward. If Brandt sat back, if Havertz.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like whenever Havertz plays up front, he still plays like that.
Like a DM.
He plays like he doesn't have that striker. Like,
he doesn't have the intensity.
He played that.
He didn't have the intensity.
He was behind Werner.
Yeah. That's mad. Werner and Havertz.
Yeah.
Bro,
isn't that crazy to what you have now?
And now at Tottenham and Arsenal.
Yeah, bro. But the thing that kills me is, you know, when I was watching the United Spurs game, we was losing, but every time Werner went through on goal, I was actually relaxed. He was 1-on-1 and like Onana was nearly at the box. The whole goal was there and he just kicked it right at him. And I was thinking, this guy, how did he make his career? Like, same like with, do you know like Morata?
Champions League.
Yeah, how do these players, their agents must be fucking unbelievable.
That's what I'm saying about defenders being better now. Like when he was in the Bundesliga, like breaking through, his pace, he could run around everyone.
Yeah,
exactly. It's up to his pace. So
bro, I think generally you put Van Dijk up top, he scores more goals than Werner in the Premier League. If you put Van Dijk up top,
I see that.
He's got a bit of
a shot.
He has a cracking shot.
Get forward on support, you know.
He's got height as well. Great in the air.
He could do it.
No, because you just change your style of play. You just change your style of play and you put more balls in the box.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bro, I've analysed Maresca's tactics from when he was at Leicester. Like you saying about Mudryk earlier. He has the attributes to ball for Maresca.
That's what I mean.
He suits Maresca's tactics so well.
Can we quickly touch on when you create a Chelsea team with Maresca's tactics?
Yeah, I thought that was fine.
What did he do?
I think he had about two players in the correct position.
Hang on. Let me see if I can get it.
Where does Palmer play for Chelsea? Off the right?
No.
Now he plays in the middle. Yeah. That's what I always said he should play. And now he's balling.
And then you have Jackson and Cooper above him.
I think Chelsea
is another one that you haven't seen the full.
No, not even the full.
6 goals.
He scored enough.
Yeah, he scored a lot.
No, but I'm saying like he's getting there now. Was he injured last season?
He's played like 3 games.
That's why.
He scored 4 goals.
Because I say in the Bundesliga, that guy was ripping it. Like
he will rip it.
He played 3 games last season. I think he scored more goals than he did the 3 games.
You know what it is, right?
And they were all on the subs as well.
I think call me. No, I don't think it's controversial at all. If Palmer were to be, God forbid, injured or anything,
you could put Nkunku there.
And Nkunku as a cam with Jackson will still ball.
Bro, you've got 4 players for each position, so you're fine.
No, I think that's
when we don't want to use Madrid, we got Neto.
Yeah. No, we've got.
Bro, I mean, a fucking Neto on the bench. It's a fucking joke.
Bro, no, but like
this is what I'm saying. It went from everyone laughing at us and going, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
Like, what a mess.
And then your chairman took that person. I'm taking everyone.
Someone's put a puzzle piece in, and everything's just kind of come together.
Yeah. Bro, I had my notifications for Fabrizio on, and it was like Chelsea. You signed Neto, and you literally signed someone, and it said they have agreed to do with someone else.
Yeah, João Felix and Neto.
Yeah,
Alex and Neto the same day.
And you got João Felix.
João Felix.
So no, but literally like. The Swiss Army
knife
approach.
Palmer decides he wants a day off, we get João
Yeah,
Felix.
No, you didn't even put Palmer in the fucking Conference League team for this like first phase.
We're not even in the group stage.
I think Palmer's not in it. Fofana's not in it. There's a few other players.
Yeah.
I think the only positions for you lot that is dodgy if Reece James can get full fitness. I love Reece James personally.
Yeah.
I think. What's your set defense? Would you say what would you take as your back 4?
Got it.
Kukurea, Colwill, Fofana, Reece James.
I think so.
Right.
Although I don't mind.
Do you rate Fofana?
I don't mind tossing.
He will.
Right. Here's a controversial opinion, right?
I found it.
I really like Badashile.
No, shit, man.
I really like him.
No.
I really like him.
Here's the thing.
He scored own goals. He's clumsy, but he's a brute.
He's your version of Maguire.
Wait.
Say what you just said again. You just described Maguire. Own goals, clumsy, brute. Maguire.
There's just something about it.
I think he is calm.
He had that 6 months when he came in for the first time.
Yeah.
He was solid.
I like him.
No, I think he just needs to cut out the bullshit. Like, stick.
Cole,
you know
Cole and Fofana as your centre back, I'd say. I mean, you got rid of Thiago Silva really quick. I would have still kept him. Like, I think
it's more of a him.
That was a personal thing. I think. I don't think that was.
He spent
longer than I thought he would. Actually, he spent longer than I thought.
Again, I think he'll come back. Not as a player,
Yeah,
but as
come
a
coach,
manager,
yeah,
coach type thing. Like, I definitely think he'll
Can
be
he
back.
speak English yet?
He's better, I think, now.
I think
Must
so.
do,
Yeah,
must do.
I'm pretty sure he still does interviews in Spanish, unless I'm bugging out.
But anyway,
I'm not sure.
he got five players right in the right position.
Right, okay, so this is my...
So is this how you would play it?
Well, no, this is how I think Maresca would have played it based on how he played at Leicester.
Okay.
There is reasoning in this that I can't remember because it was a long time ago.
Okay.
But I was like, Petric is your best goalkeeper, so Petric.
I rate him. I love him.
I don't know why
he's doing really well.
I disagree with that.
Who's your favourite keeper?
Sanchez.
I think
This season, I can see that.
I think
Sanchez has been shit, bro. Some of the performances he put.
I can understand. I know why.
Do you know who would ball out for you as a goalkeeper? Raya from Arsenal. I think he would do sick for you. I think so.
Raya's got a howler in him as well, in all fairness.
Yeah, but you have to have a keeper with a little bit of madness. Like, you have to
like
take
Edison.
Yeah. So to be fair, like, even like Onana this season, like I actually rate Onana. Like he's not the most athletic goalkeeper, but his passing and shit that we could do from the back, like I would take that over what we had with De Gea. Because with De Gea, every time he got the ball, I shit myself. And then you had Maguire in front of him as well, so you had like two idiots.
He's not a shit shot stopper either, or not.
No, he's made a few good saves.
Three clean sheets.
I don't mind Sanchez. I think he just needs to.
Did you see the Edison back heel, by the way? In that game?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I
did.
did.
I didn't see that.
Fucking mad, man. He's at like the fucking halfway line. They're pressing him. He just back heels it to the right back. And Pep's like,
You can see the Pep's pass and change.
Yeah.
Staring at
And it wasn't just like a back heel. He bounced it like up with the back of his heel. And I was like, what the?
But I think what
You've got to
Petrovic.
be risky as a keeper, though, innit? That's what brings the excitement to the game.
Yeah, literally.
Wait, let's see this team. Go on, read out.
Put the
I
rest
can't remember my reasoning for a lot of these.
Nah, don't make excuses.
Just do it.
I'm just going to read out the back line because I can't remember why I said it. But Reece James is the right back, obviously. And then if not. Kukurea is the left back.
Yeah.
He's skipping out a bit.
I think
centre backs for a fucking reason.
I think because Reece James was the attacking one and Kukurea could kind of slot in behind.
Right, okay.
Cole left centre back.
Right.
He's missing his right one for a fucking reason.
Who is it?
I wanted to go like
You're
English.
going to say Caicedo or something.
I remember
wanted
this.
someone
I remember this now.
Strong, like passionate, like aggressive, English Alfie Gilchrist. I thought he was sick. I thought he was sick to you last season. I thought you gone with your man.
Like, decent. Never played centre back for Chelsea.
He definitely has played centre back.
He played right back.
No,
He
he
played some minutes of right back, but that's why right foot, right, cover the right channel, bro.
No, bro. Did you not remember Fofana's there?
Academy.
Do you not remember Fofana's there?
He's been injured for 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's
bro.
true,
He's not been here.
Yeah, I get that, but like
still.
Wait, who's the midfield?
Midfield was Enzo and Gallagher at 2 of the midfield. There's like he was
And
one deep pass.
So you didn't put.
When was this written?
Start of the season,
before he joined. Like he was rumoured to join.
I can't lie. For me, Gallagher is one of those people that if he didn't have good stamina, he wouldn't be a footballer.
Also,
I don't rate him.
He's not starting Caicedo, who's arguably the best DM right now in the Premier League.
Bro, when you kind of look at Chelsea squad last season, the stats, right, and you look at what Maresca likes in central midfield.
Okay. I forgot you're basing it off of his stats. Okay.
It's always analytics.
And again, to be fair, Gallagher didn't have a bad season.
But I have a question though. What was
to the rest of the Chelsea team? I mean, he got the assist, he got a couple of goals, he did alright.
What were the stats on Gilchrist? It was passion or what?
Passion,
just straight up passion.
There's a bit of it, but like with Gallagher, like he could do the defensive stuff, but also like ball progression. Like he's one of the best at it. Like getting the ball up the pitch. That's what I went for him. The other centre mid was Nkunku.
Centre mid
because it can kind of flip. Because I'll explain when I get my striker right. He can flip with the striker, move up front, and then the striker can drop off in the hole.
Nice. So doing a little bit
1-2. Wingers were like lots of crosses, lots of running.
So who you put? Mudryk
and Madueke. Which I think is like Madueke is a good shout because he wasn't playing.
No, I rate Madueke, but
I love him.
Yeah,
I love him.
You got to get him in somewhere. Get Palmer in at striker.
Palmer at striker.
Because like you want your best finisher, right? You want your best finisher.
No, but he's not. Yeah, but Palmer's not got striker's intelligence. He's someone that knows how to cut in and shoot.
See, Palmer scores a lot of goals because our strikers cover.
Give that space as
So
well.
it allows Palmer to then detach himself from
and
the
have that
defense,
space.
run around, grab the space and score.
But that's why that's why Nkunku's in there because then he can like move up front and then Palmer can kind of be in behind and then they can kind of just keep swapping.
Foden or Palmer?
Palmer. By a lot.
Yeah,
I'm not even biased. I think he's a better player.
Palmer.
So would you?
I'm sorry, Palmer should have won. Palmer should have won Player of the Season.
The whole rest of the football team.
Yeah, no, 100%. You got.
No, I would say so as well.
But
No,
but
would you? If you were City at that time, do you see why they sold Palmer?
Yes.
Well, Foden,
You know what?
Foden
I say
Palmer.
yes, but at the same time, Pep was the one who's been there in training of both of them. If he didn't see it, I don't know.
But I wouldn't say Palmer suits City.
I think you would have.
And I think Palmer needs to be the main person.
Yeah.
You know,
Because if you put Palmer with De Bruyne and Haaland, same with Foden. Foden gets lost in that team.
Yeah,
But still, if you look at the amount of assists.
When he
Palmer's
played,
got this season, imagine if it was Haaland in front of him.
Yeah.
I think
You're looking at easily 30 goal contributions.
I think if the question was never Palmer or Foden for City, it would have been Palmer and Foden. Get rid of De Bruyne. I think De Bruyne at that time.
only got 2 or 3 years.
No, it would have been 2 years.
Yeah, but could you wait that long?
You could have got
that's why they had to get rid of him.
You could have got a lot of money for De Bruyne 2 years ago. Decent money at least.
No, you could have got 100 mil easily.
Easily.
And then you have this. And then Palmer and Cam, Foden off the right. Foden off the right.
Or either one, doesn't matter.
Yeah, either way.
See, they could have cooked together, but at the same time, I feel like they would have limited each other because they're kind of similar as players. And they're both left-footed. Yeah, they both want to be in the same area.
They're moving from different wings, but moving into the same
Exactly.
area.
So yeah.
But look at Barcelona, right? You had when Pep took over, you had Ronaldinho leave,
Messi.
you had Deco leave, and he tried to get rid of Eto'o as well because he doesn't like individual players. He likes system players who do things that he tells them to.
Yeah.
Palmer would never have.
Apart from Messi.
Same with Ibrahimovic, isn't it? He got rid of him.
That's Messi. Right?
Messi does what he wants where he wants.
Messi walks.
Yeah, no,
like,
and you forget, Messi was told a major system that fitted Messi, right? He made a system, he changed him to being centre forward, so he fitted Pep's system.
Yeah.
He changed his system slightly, but he made Messi do something that he
That
wanted
triangle they had when it was fucking Iniesta, Xavi and Messi.
It was disgusting.
That is... So have you seen, and even like the clips of like the little triangles they used to just play through teams.
Bro, that
doesn't exist
and
anymore.
the players around them, they had Busquets, Pedro, and
they had Dani Alves.
Bro,
bro.
Puyol at centre back.
See, is that because people clocked onto it? Because that's that tiki-taka type of football.
Yeah.
Just create the triangles and pass.
Is there a team that does that now? City don't even do that really.
Well, no, because City play their lines. They've got their channels. They play channel
But that's the evolution of where that's coming
from.
It's like it's evolved over time to suit
now everybody plays that with the fucking inverted wing-backs, inverted full-backs.
Like fucking Dalot and who was on left back, like coming to the centre
so
mid.
much.
Just because you don't have a good one.
No, but like you know our team, shit doesn't make sense. We'll have 2 centre backs, Dalot's here, and there's so much space here that like every time anyone comes at us, we're fucked. Every game.
You don't defend in wide areas anymore. It's like, the fact that like in the Arsenal City game, it's like 3 of the 4 goal scorers were defended. It pisses me off.
No, but if you watch Cucurella can be like there to defend wide areas as well as be in the middle.
Well, just
I
don't want him in the midfield. Why would I want Cucurella?
Because they have more people to build up.
Cucurella for you is what Bruno is for us. He's like, you like him on your team, but when he's not on your team, you can't stand him. Like Cucurella, I would love to just
player. That's exactly
makes sense. 100%. Mate, after the fucking World Cup, the fucking stupid song.
When Haaland got that goal against you lot, Cucurella on the floor, I love that.
You know,
I did love that.
Controversial for Chelsea. If they ever play inverted wing back with Reece James inverted, I prefer not that. I know he can play CDM. I know he can do it well.
No,
but I just don't think he has the intensity that Cucurella has to get back and back.
Yeah, he's not.
He runs like a rat.
I think they alternated that because you've seen that Gusto can do it, bro. Gusto sometimes goes in.
I don't mind Gusto.
And then you see, and then about 20 minutes later, it's Cucurella that goes in.
Yeah.
He just alternates who's going in.
Do you think Reece James walks back in when he's fit?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't walk back in. No.
I don't think he walks in anymore.
I don't think so.
I don't think he walks in.
But the thing is that guy, when he's
Gusto's
fit,
proved
I personally said, when Reece James was at his top, I thought he was better than Trent.
No, he is.
You know what? That's a
I agree.
There's a lot of comparisons coming back up, and everyone was like, "How could you even ever talk about James?" And it's like, right, let's be honest. If James had the same amount of games as Trent, we'd probably be looking at different numbers.
I said his English was right. Like, there's no way
he's fit. That's the only issue with this.
There's no way that Liverpool fans are starting this comparison again when the guy's been injured for the last 9 months.
And more than that.
It's not just that. It's like he's been injured.
Yeah, he's been injured non-stop.
When he gets into a good rhythm, he gets into it. It's a shame.
Yeah.
But he is a fucking good player.
But we still have to check in our 3 crazy Reece James games this season. We haven't checked in yet.
He'll just cook for 3
So he'll cook for 3 games. There's 3 confirmed wins. It's unannounced yet, but it's there.
Is he back in training yet? Or is he?
There's been a couple of pictures.
He's
walking around.
Yeah, I saw him post something on Instagram as well, saying back soon.
That don't mean anything though. Malassia's back in training. And he's never going to play.
Malassia was in prison. I'm telling you. He's in prison for a year.
You know what?
He got arrested.
You know what's crazy?
Saw it for a year.
So the fucking promise shit. He was definitely like
But the thing is, I went back on FC24 towards the end, and I saw Malasia got a 97 rated card, and I was like, what the fuck has he done all year? Like, he's done nothing, bro. It was so stupid.
Unfortunately, on that note,
that's a long podcast.
I don't know.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you guys for coming on.
Anytime.
I've never chatted so much shit about Chelsea United in my life.
That was
good. It was a good podcast.
I got all my stress up.
Yeah, you got it all out.
Until our game tomorrow, I'm not.
He's going to need to come back on. He needs to get the anger out.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Check out all of our other shows. Check out Zach and Konzi and Danny, yes.
Danny, I guess.
If you don't know who that is.
Not that he needs the promotion.
He doesn't need it.
Don't we have any influence on that at all. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Cheers.